what the heck am I doing? Where's my tea? This wasn't made for the purpose of this. I always have a cup of tea. Tea, I drink more than any other drink there is, more than I drink water. But I kind of think it is water, so... But I wanted to show you today, I was checking out my tea bag collection, of which I've got quite a lot of types. Are you gonna laugh at the word tea bag every time? Red bush, English breakfast, chamomile, peppermint. But tea is such a versatile ingredient. It's not just something that needs to be brewed in a cup. Today we are making Earl Grey fruit loaf. So I've got a pan here, I'm gonna pop it onto the hob. I'm gonna put it onto a medium heat. 300 mils of water with 2 tea bags of Earl Grey tea. Boom. Once it is simmering, let it simmer for about a minute, and then we're gonna go in there with 200 grams of mixed fruit. I've got sultanas, cranberries, and mixed peel in here as well. So once this has started simmering, whilst I'm waiting for that to do that, I'm gonna mix our dry ingredients. 275 grams of plain flour, 60 grams of muscovado sugar. Light, dark, the darker it is, the more kind of treacly your, oh hello, I've got a bit of steam going on there. 2.5 teaspoons of baking powder. That sounds like a lot, but you're dealing with a lot of wet ingredients here, so we do need to have a little bit of extra help, and that's going to go in there too. For some added flavour, obviously we've got the Earl Grey, we've got the fruit, but we want a little bit of lovely spicy richness in there too. So I've got mixed spice here, 1 large teaspoon going in. Oh, it's brewing now. I'm going to switch this on and just let it have a little mix around. And we're going to go in with our fruit, the zest of 1 orange, and we're just going to let it steep in there for about 2 minutes. Into a bowl, we're going to crack in 2 eggs. I'm now going to take our fruity mixture and I'm going to put on our dry ingredients mixture and I'm going to pour it in. We're going to get a bit of air in it. Lush. So it's mixing it into a nice tea dough. Shake all that. It's looking good. It's looking good. We do want this to cool down a bit before we go adding our eggs, because what we don't want is a scrambled egg mixture. I'm so impatient, like I don't want to wait for it to cool. Once your mixture started to cool, we're going to go in with the eggs. Try not to add them in too early, but I'm impatient and this could go horribly wrong. It's perfect. Right, we are now going to decant this into a greased and lined loaf tin. It's joyous. And then this is going to go into our preheated oven at 180 degrees for an hour. Oh, this is going to be one of those that I want to lick the bowl. Don't do this at home. Don't do it. It's not good for you. Don't do it. Good luck. The moment to reveal her is ready. Oh, it smells like an old lady's bakery and I love it. Clean as a whistle. I've got some apricot conserve. Whilst it's nice and hot, I'm going to pour over the top, let the heat of the tea cake melt the apricot into a lovely, jammy, sticky glaze. So if my grandma was here, she's absolutely fine, but she would slather on about an equal measure of butter to the thickness of the bread. But I'm going to resist this for now, but what you can do is once this has cooled down, slice it up, toast it up. It is the most beautiful accompaniment to a cup of tea on an afternoon. That is delightful. You've got the beautiful apricot glaze sitting as sweetness across all of those lovely treacly flavours, that sharp zestiness coming from the mixed peel and the orange, and of course that beautifully aromatic, almost quite floral Earl Grey. Wow, that was tea-rific, wasn't it? Cheers. Bye.